Hey guys, welcome to the Quivers Masters of Commerce blog, episode 6. I'm the Senior Marketing Manager, Jamie Schwartz. Today we're going to be talking about pro stores and how brands and retailers can work together to leverage the specialty consumer's buying journey. We just got back from Summer NAMM 2021. We saw so many amazing new and innovative instruments and parts and pieces. And we just want to help the brands to bring those to their consumers as easy as possible. We talked to a lot of people about their pro stores and influencer marketing, as well as their buying journeys when they're looking for a new instrument. Playing guitar over there. He was incredible. So will you tell me a little bit about how you find the instruments that you want to buy? A little bit about your journey.
Okay, well, I have been playing guitar for 16 years come this December. My solo project is named Cyanosphere. So I do a lot of different genres, and I think it really depends what you're after. So I play metal, but at the same time, I play very jazzish stuff. First of all, I look at what pickups it uses, what kind of artists have used it, what signature models were made by popular guitar players, and that's kind of where I go down. And whenever I get the chance, I would play inside of a store and play on my favorite amp and just play with it and see what I fall in love with. Normally, a lot of musicians will tell you a lot of the instruments that they play, they would sit in the guitar store or something like that, and as soon as they play the first few notes, they fall in love. That's normally the type of scenario you're looking for when you're trying to get an instrument that you like. You have to wait until you kind of love it. It doesn't matter what people say about pickups or brands or nothing like that. It's about what you enjoy.
You could buy something from the brand's website and then basically go pick it up at the nearest retailer towards you. Is that something that would interest you, or you still would go into the store?
It would help the business directly, which I'm very big on, which I appreciate about NAMM is that a lot more small-time businesses that are up and coming are here doing their work. And I feel better in my heart helping them. And me being a solo musician, which is a lot like being a business, that support helps much more than even if it's one purchase or something small.
Yeah, we're all about supporting the mom and pop shops and the retailers. Mm-hmm.
Hi, my name is Joseph Williams, and I'm from Seguin, Texas.
You want to tell us about how you got into music and that kind of thing?
Okay. Actually, I was at a Starbucks coffee store one time, and I was whistling in a line, and the young lady that was helping me, she said, that's actually a good indication of a saxophone player.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, that's an idea. I like smooth jazz.
Yeah.
I always thought about playing a saxophone.
Cool. When you're looking for a new instrument, do you start online? Do you go straight to the retailer to try things out, or do you go online and start looking at reviews and videos and things? So where do you kind of start?
A little bit of both. I look on reviews online, and I go to popular websites to see what their prices are. I compare prices to see who has the best deal, and as far as the quality goes, I try to find one that has quality and also a good price. And so sometimes I'll go online, and then other times I'll go to a retail outlet store.
And when you go to those retailers, do you ever find that you're looking for something specific that you saw online, but they don't necessarily have that in the store?
Yes, they may have a product that they're out of, or they don't carry it all, and I have to go to another website besides the store
to try to find it.
To try to find the product.
When you send your consumer off of your brand's website to make a purchase in the retail store, sometimes you can lose that customer to a competitor. This is why it's so important to complete the transaction right then and there on the brand's website and give the consumers the products that they want. It's just as important to give the consumers the fulfillment options that they want as well. whether that be buy online, pick up in store, curbside pickup, or ship to store. If you were able to go directly to a brand's website and purchase like a product that you were looking for and then pick it up in the retail store near you, would that be something that would be like helpful to your purchase journey?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. The store that I go to in San Antonio, they have good staff.
Yeah.
And they help me a lot, and
Good.
they're familiar with me. They know that I come in there frequently.
Nice.
And so they're able to pretty much tell what I'm looking for, and I really appreciate that. That goes a long ways.
These options really offer great opportunity for the retailer network as well. It helps bring people into the store and offer the customer customizations, repairs, installs, all the things that are very important in the music industry when buying a new instrument. We all know that the e-com industry is booming. However, direct-to-consumer alone is not a sustainable strategy. And then do you at all do like follow any influencers that are like great saxophone players that you like love and kind of see like what they're playing and try to find those instruments?
Yes, I do. I really enjoy listening to smooth jazz artist Boney James.
Yeah, awesome.
And I followed him and his mouthpieces that he uses. It's actually a brand out of California, West Coast Sax, and I bought one of their mouthpieces.
Okay. A common trend that we found by interviewing people at NAMM was that consumers spend a lot of time on YouTube watching the musicians they love. This helps them to find the instruments that they want, or at least to try, before moving forward with their purchase journey. When you're looking, for a new instrument, a lot of times you like watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. Is that a huge part of your buying journey as well?
I think it's very important to do so. Something that gamers do a lot of times, they'll watch other people play a particular game and see how they like it. And they want to do that before they spend, all sorts of money, and then they get it and realize, oh man, this sounds like trash. So that certainly does help a lot. It'll save you time. And also comment sections mean a lot too, because sometimes people will disagree. They'll say, well, actually I had this different problem, or actually, no, I actually really like this.
This helps them find their next purchase, the new instrument they want, the new piece or part that's part of their instrument. And this is a perfect example of influencer marketing. When it comes to pro stores, we found that in the music industry, there is actually a lot of influencer marketing.
We're Booker Lab, so what we do, everything that we do revolves around this Leslie speaker right here.
Okay.
So it's a rotating Leslie speaker.
Cool.
So we make interfaces so that you can connect instruments to the old vintage Leslie speakers.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
So we're also making the new amplifiers for them. The newest thing we got is the amplifier and the pedal.
Okay.
So it gives you multiple connections, whether it's an old organ, new organ, keyboard, guitar.
Great.
We can make that connection happen.
Awesome.
So speed control and everything that over here that we have has some form or fashion connected to a Leslie, whether it's motor controllers, connection points, and even rewiring your Leslie and your organ to updated connectors.
So do you guys do like influencer marketing or anything like that, where you have like other musicians, doing some
Yes.
social media and things like that?
Yes, we do.
Cool. As far as your inventory, I know you said you only have a few retail customers, but are you able to track their inventory live and understand what they still have in store or anything like that?
Not at this point, no.
Okay. So that's also something that we offer is live inventory tracking. Is that something that you think in the future could be of value?
It could
to
be,
you guys?
yes, it could be, yes. Especially with the newer products we just came out with, they're going to be so explosive that it's going to need that.
Yeah, awesome.
We had a lot of cord locks, we had a lot of elastic. We were the biggest ones in the United States supporting elastic. 58,000 square foot factory, 65 people.
Yeah, so you said you do sell online.
Yes.
So what we do actually is we kind of help the brands like you connect their retailers.
Right.
So let's say you order something from your website, instead of you guys distributing it directly to the consumer, we would find the nearest retailer to you and help them to either pick it up in the
Make
store
that
or save on shipping costs and things like that.
This supports the store as well. We take our name off, we put their name on there, and they can do a little percentage off. Therefore, the value of this is to go on ahead and keep them coming back to that particular store.
Right. That's great.
Brand loyalty.
That's kind of our whole thing for us is, you know, the solution of keeping the retailers and the brands kind of working together rather than, you know, stepping on each other's toes. And
No,
getting upset.
we support.
So that's awesome. And do you guys do like any influencer marketing at all as well? Or
Yes, we sure do. Much as possible, we have people employed right in our business to go on ahead and do. We have artists on staff, we have custom people on staff, and we have the people that do all our pushing of the brand, brand loyalty.
And so do you offer like discounts through your influencer marketing at all? Like anything
Oh yeah,
like that?
all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another aspect of
we
what
want
we
more
do-
influencers. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm Ross. I'm here with Cusack Music and all of our associated brands, Stompbox Parts, Cusack Manufacturing, and Full Effect Distro.
Have you had any like efforts in being able to support your dealers?
Yes, so with the new dealer portal thing that we have going on, dealers can see what our inventory is.
Okay.
So instead of like a dealer doing some sort of drop ship order and they're taking a risk of selling something that we might not actually have on hand, they can now see live real time if we actually have inventory to sell without having to like send an email and then wait, overnight, a day, whatever, a little too long, which at that point, there's not enough time, you might be disappointing a customer. So we're just trying to make it easier for them to find out if we have it in stock and it's ready to go.
Okay. And so they can see your inventory, but are you currently able to see their inventory?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
It's all a mystery to me.
And do you think that that would be a helpful tool for you guys to be able to see what inventory your dealers currently have?
I think that'd be fantastic. If we could even set up some sort of way to like get like a notification or some sort of like quantity or inventory trigger on their end. It's like, oh, you're down to your last one of these. You've sold 4, 5, 6. Pick whatever number you want. It's like an automatic like, do you need more? And if there's enough trust, between us and a retailer or whatnot, or us and a dealer and whatnot, it could just be an automatic order placement. We just ship them product right away. You can skip the whole talk to who and who, jump through all these hoops, just simplify it for everyone involved.
Do you guys do like any influencer marketing or work with like musicians that use your product on social media and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. We even have a couple of our artists, endorsed artists, who are going to be playing at our booth in, I don't know what time, 2 or 3 hours or so.
Okay. Cool.
Gail and Bunny, but
we'll stop by for sure.
we'll have a little bit of a demo show going on, showing all of our stuff with someone who knows how to play better than all of us.
Love
but
that.
no, it should be sweet.
Cool. And my last question for you, would you find it valuable to be able to track like which influencers are directly affecting your sales?
Yeah. I guess the more data, the better. It's always helpful to know what's working and what's not.
Sometimes with pro stores, it's hard to track your marketing efforts and your ROI. And sometimes your discounts even get handed out to the consumer, even though they're really for your pros or your musicians and your influencers. Something Quivers does especially well is to manage these pain points. We do a great job of tracking specific sales from specific influencers, which is really beneficial to the brand to understand which influencers are actually having the highest conversion rates. Another pain point we typically see with pro stores is that they don't credential particularly well. So another thing that we do really well at Quivers is be able to provide the proper credentials so that the right people are getting the right discounts. Intersection between retailers and brands is vital, and they need to work together in order to reduce channel conflict. This is why some of our customers like Sabian, the NAMM keynote speaker this year, as well as Pearl and Zildjian, are leading the way in the industry because they really understand and value this strategy. A lot of brands in the music industry have not quite adopted the direct-to-consumer model, This makes it really hard for the consumer to find the specific product that they're looking to purchase. And they don't want to settle for less. If you're a musician, you understand that tuning the instrument just right and having every piece fit perfectly is very important.
And then in certain scenarios, what type of wood the guitar is, which normally, to me personally, it will only be relevant if it's like an acoustic guitar. I think the way that the vibrations and the sound resonate will affect it psychoacoustically at the end. So it's individuality. It's like food.
Well, actually, I've always heard from other players, it's not the saxophone that makes the player, it's the player that makes the saxophone.
Okay.
But still, I'm looking for some quality in the saxophone, and so I look for the saxophone to be able to respond easily, and my mouthpieces, they need to respond easily as well, because I don't have what you call a real strong embouchure in my mouth, but I try to buy a saxophone that fits my hands real good and that can play easily.
With Quivers, you can have the confidence in knowing that the retailer is going to have what the consumer wants. It's going to be there waiting for them. And then they have the option to customize and tune and make sure everything fits just right. A lot of brands in the music industry avoid direct-to-consumer because they don't want to implement channel conflict with their retail network. But that's what Quivers does best. We eliminate this channel conflict. We had the opportunity this year to be sponsors of the Top 100 Awards, which highlights the amazing retailers in the music industry. And we were really excited to be a part of this retailer celebration. These retailers are truly the champions of providing the best customer experiences and giving back to their communities.
But the winner in the category of Best Store Design is Cosmo Music from Richmondville, Ontario.
From our time at Summer NAMM, we are seeing the importance of pro stores and influencer marketing in the music industry. Remember, keeping the consumer on the brand's website and offering them fulfillment options that cater directly to them is essential to the consumer experience. That's it for this episode. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any upcoming vlogs. You can also follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and if you're interested in seeing how Quivers can help you, head over to our website and request a demo. Stay tuned for next time.